So the stimulus package for the virus has been signed, a $2 trillion package. But we want to give you some information about that because there's one group of people that's not going to be able to get this check, even though they could have lost their job. Okay. So they said the relief bill enacted Friday includes direct cash payments to people through the crisis. But one red flag that can cost otherwise eligible Americans money is owing past due child support. So owing back taxes or other debt to the government is not a problem, according to Senator Chuck Grassley, a Republican from Iowa. He said the chairman of the Finance Committee and a key author of the bill. They said legislation turns off nearly all administrative offsets that ordinarily may reduce tax refunds for individuals who have past tax debts or who are behind other payments to federal or state governments, including student loan payments. Now it says the only administrative offset that will be enforced applies to those who have past due child support that the states have reported to the Treasury Department. In other words, Americans who are overdue on child support could see their cash payments reduced or eliminated. Now, let's talk about that. You know, you can owe child support for a whole lot of reasons. What if they upped your child support and backdated it to the time that it was started? For instance, I experienced that one time where we was going through, you know, the case and everything, and we had to go back for resets. And then when they upped my child support at that time period, just some years ago, they backdated when it started from the day we went to courthouse. So it put me owing. That happens to people. Or let's say if that person lost their job right now and they were paying their child support, now they owe. So you mean to tell me they can't get the virus check because of that? You get what I'm saying? I mean, that whole system in America itself is a corrupt system. I always said it is extremely corrupt. Now, Bill Clinton was the one that screwed over everybody. Okay, he's the one that screwed over everybody with this child support situation. And people have been feeling it ever since. So it said under a 1996 law, which is under Bill Clinton, the Treasury Department operates a program that allows it to collect overdue child support by cutting or withholding federal payments as an offset. Say state child support agencies share information with the Treasury Department about people who are behind on their payments. Say the bill passed Congress this week, signed into law Friday by Trump, and the Treasury Secretary has said the checks should start going out within 3 weeks. So basically, if it goes normally how it usually go, the check that was supposed to go to the person that owed child support probably would go to that custodial parent. And so now you may have some people who will get more money if they owe child support. Now, not everybody out here is a deadbeat parent that owe child support. That's not always the case. Some people, yes, but not everybody. So if this particular parent, and it could be male or female, that's why I don't want to say dad. I don't know why you try to label someone that owed child support always men, but this parent could lost a job, etc. And now when they need something in their household, they can't have it, but people that owe taxes, they can have it. Well, you owing money. I mean, what is the difference? Why should child support be the only one that should have these checks taken away from them? But this is what happens in a corrupt system. And what I don't understand with that is like, okay, what are those people supposed to do? They're not going to eat either. They're not going to pay bills either. But if you know anything about that child support system, they can care less how you eat. They can care less how you live. They don't even care about you taking care of other children in your household. All they care about is collecting the monies. That's it. Because every child support case that's out there, judges get a kickback in their retirement due to that. And the state collects money once a year off of those child support cases. So it's a big money racket. It is a big money racket and extremely corrupt. And you notice no one wants to change that system. Not a Republican, not a Democrat. They want to keep it as is. And I don't understand why no one wants to change it. I mean, it needs to be refined because that system was set up in place when kind of like when men were kind of getting all the jobs and women didn't have anything. Now women are CEOs. I mean, women, are working major jobs. Women are senators. Women are Congress people. A woman's the Speaker of the House. The CEO of YouTube is a woman. I mean, things have definitely changed since when they originally started writing those child support laws. And I think those laws need to be amended to match the times, because it's not a matching the times at all. But also another thing I will say to people, brothers didn't make these laws, and even black women didn't make these laws, and they're not maintaining it either. But yet, we are the ones that having to deal with this. It's mostly everybody, but definitely we deal with that. So I think it's really wrong. I think it kind of sucks that you want to take a person's virus check away because of, owing child support. I don't think it's the time for that, because if we're going to look at what people owe, then maybe you shouldn't be giving people a virus check if they owe taxes. But leave me a comment, let me know what you think about the situation with them making people that owe child support, taking their stimulus away from them in the process. I mean, I don't, like I said, I'm gonna revisit this again. I don't think this is right. I don't think it's the right time for that, because, people got to eat and people have to pay bills. And when everything opened back up, well, shoot, how are they going to, get to work and do what they have to do if they don't have any kind of funds to help make that happen?